What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. I just wanted to make this video real quick. I've had several questions, whether it be on Twitter or Instagram or in the comment section here, asking what my goals for 2022 was, and I figured I would make a video kind of addressing that. Now, I know that there's been a lot of people that have done this kind of video recently where it's the idea of not setting goals. And I know it's going to seem like I'm just jumping on that bandwagon, but it's something that I've been doing since October. And that is, well, let's just get into it. So basically my goals for 2022 are very simple. It is to be a positive voice within the language learning community when it comes to goals and what you're wanting to do with your language. And what I mean by that is, I've fallen into the trap of where I watch people's goal videos, and I don't want anybody to stop making them. I love watching people's goals videos, but I also think that you can go into that with a bad mentality as far as a viewer goes. I know that I would see people's goal videos and be like, well, my God, if they're immersing for 100 hours this month, then I mean, 110, I can easily do that, right? Like, and that's not everybody. That's on myself personally. So I don't want anybody to stop making them. I love watching. I've watched several goal videos this year, and I love them. But anyway, so I don't want to, like, basically, I want to talk about what my goals are and share them, and hopefully it can be kind of an inspirational thing. Because the only goal that I have this year, besides being a positive voice, is to just simply have fun in the language, in my target language, every single day. That's it. That's my goal for 2022. I don't have a pages read goal. I don't have, manga chapters read or animes watched or seasons watched or immersion hours or grammar study hour goal. I don't have any of that. And the reason is because for myself personally, when I would make those videos on YouTube, I would then start competing with myself. This is also why I took a little bit of time away from YouTube. It's because I basically started competing with myself. And then as I started to grow my audience and I would get comments about, well, you shouldn't do this or shouldn't do that. Well, then I might do something, but then I wouldn't talk about it. So my goal this year is to simply not have any kind of goals like that where I'm like, oh man, I said I was going to read a chapter a day in One Punch Man, and then, oh man, well, I only read 29 this month instead of 30. That's a failure, obviously, when it's clearly not. 29 chapters is more than 0. 15 is more than 0. 2 is more than 0. So I just want to be in a good state mentally. I know that when I uploaded my goals video, I think it was like October or whatever the case may be, and then I was kind of just gone for a while. And a lot of that was just figuring out what I wanted to do. I've always learned languages. Since I started this channel, I've kind of learned languages for the sake of people watching instead of learning languages for myself. And the thing that I've learned over the last 3 or 4 months of just learning without being worried about what I'm uploading to YouTube, it's been a much better journey. Does that mean I'm not going to upload on YouTube? No, I'll make videos. I'll make videos the way that I always have. It's just going to be a little bit more open, probably a little bit more topical as far as maybe resources or something like that. But it's not necessarily going to be every week like my X language update or whatever the case may be. There's going to be updates at maybe a month or 3 months or something. It'll be a much more reasonable kind of thing. And that's basically just what my goals are. I just want to have fun in the language every day and be able to be a positive voice within the language learning community. I think that there's a lot of people who watch YouTube videos and they're like, well, if I'm not doing it exactly the way that this person says it or that person says it, then I'm not doing it right. And it's not true. And I stand by this statement completely. People may or may not like it, and that's perfectly fine. But the ineffective method that you love is much more effective than the effective method that you hate. That's what I'm sticking to this entire year, because if it's a method that you hate, that you can't stick with, you're not going to go anywhere. And if it's a method that still yields results, just takes a little bit longer, but it's something you can stick to on a regular basis, you're going to get further. That's just my own personal opinion on things. So that's why I've been a lot more open about, oh man, if you want to learn 20 languages to an A1 level or an A2 level, then do it. Who am I to tell you no? I mean, it's not my goals, but who cares? Like, that's the thing. It's not my goals. It's your goals. And so you should do it. I think whatever your goals are, you should absolutely chase after them. Don't let somebody say, oh, well, you're not C2, so you don't know a language, deter you from getting to another level in another place. So, but yeah, that's just kind of what I wanted to talk about. I don't think that there's anything else to that outside of just have fun in my language every single day. And it's what I've been doing for the last few months, and I have made more progress in the last few months than I have the last 2 years of constantly being worried about things or whatever the case may be. And that's on me. That's not on you guys or comments or anything like that. Like, the thing is, doing YouTube, I got caught up in my own head so much that I was like, oh man, like, well, I would love to do a Duolingo lesson just because I have 3 minutes free. What else am I going to do? But I was like, oh man, well, I mean, I can do that, but then I can't talk about it because people hate Duolingo, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And it's just a weird, slippery slope that I went down. But yeah, I'm going to be a lot more open and just talk about things. So, and that's the thing. I will talk about stuff that I do, but it's not going to be, I don't have a goal for anything. I don't have a goal for anything. And it's actually been really good. I've not missed a day of study or immersion or whatever the case may be, because I'm doing stuff that is fun for me. So it is what it is. Hopefully this video explains things. Hopefully you guys understand. I know that I ramble, and I'm going to keep doing videos the way that I do them, man. You know me, I feel weird scripting stuff out or whatever the case may be. I like to talk from the heart versus like jotting down a ton of like scripts. You know, I do plan on making a video later that's I'm going to have to at least lay out some bullet points because it's going to have a lot and I just don't want to forget anything. But I still don't like, you know, the structure of scripting a video, just because I feel like sometimes you can maybe not be as honest with yourself when you're doing that. And I just like speaking from the heart. So, and that's not going to change. I'm going to keep doing that. So, but that's it for this video. I'm going to leave it there. 7 minutes long. We don't want to go too far. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, let me know down below, and I will try to get to them and answer them as quick as possible. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, I will announce the language that I'm studying. It is a language that I've studied in the past. So granted, that narrows it down to basically every language in the world, but it's just it's a language that I love. It's my favorite language. It's something that I have loved dearly. I've uploaded a ton about on this channel. I mean, you should be able to guess it at this point, but it's just something that I'm learning for myself now and having fun with and progressing at a much faster rate than trying to appease people just in my learning. So, but yeah, let me know anything you have any questions down below, and yeah, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. If there's enough, I might do a Q&A video. I don't really know, but just let me know and we'll get back to you. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next video.